I absolutely could not understand why all the feet of Saint Narcissus all over the place. And there's a superstition here in Girona that if you rub the foot of the saint, it brings you good luck. Rub the shoe for good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Water is considered to be potable in Spain. However, at every hotel we've been to, they tell us that yes, it is potable, but they don't drink it. And they either give you bottled water or filtered water, with the exception of one hotel. So I don't know what to tell you. Drink it if you want, or stick to bottled or distilled water. It's too late, but I could have done a whole video on the coffee machines that I've dealt with. This one is so simple. You just press what you want. But then there were the ones where you have to put a little pod like in. Then there are others where you have to put a pod in, press down. Then there's one where there's a big thing underneath there and you have to get it in just so. You need to be a neurosurgeon to figure out how to work all the different coffee makers. And then you have to run back and forth 90 million times because usually you just get 3/4 of a cup. Me, the coffee situation. Well, while I'm sitting here snarfing down nachos and drinko vino, salud, let's do a little trivia. Hindsight is 2020, information, whatever. My biggest suggestion out of this trip is look at some of Mac's adventures or what Catalan Adventures does here in Spain. You do not have to walk. Look at some of the different itineraries that go from small town to small town. They transport the bags every single day. You can ride with the baggage or take a taxi. Distances are not great. It will not cost a fortune. It's a lot cheaper than renting a car anywhere in Europe when you consider car rental and the petrol or gasoline. And you get to see all these small, charming little places. This goes for all over Europe and other places in the world. Basically, this is what we did for the entire trip. We didn't do any of the scheduled walking. We just walked around the towns, walked portions of the paths that we were supposed to go from town to town. I knew in advance that we were going to have a very difficult time with Spanish dining hours, which typically begin at 8 o'clock at night. It's so late for the two of us. Occasionally, one of the hotels or restaurants began at 7:30, which was a big bonus. There was one that didn't begin till 8:30. I'm half asleep by then, and that's just us. I have a hard time going to sleep after I've eaten all that wonderful food between 8 and 10 o'clock at night. For us, that's a big minus about traveling in Spain. So many other places in Europe now serve all day, which is a bonus for us. We ate some really good food. Let's do the good, the bad, and the ugly. Nothing was really ugly, but there were a few that were not that good. Now, I'm not complaining. Please, I'm very fortunate that I have food to eat. Too much of the world is going hungry and or starving. So this is not a complaint at all. I'm just saying that among the different places that we ate, some was wonderful and some was just más o menos or more or less. This is a personal comment. When you go into any restaurant in Europe, service is almost always included. And servers in Europe get paid a living wage, other like than our servers in the U.S. But as a result, service is always, let's do it in Spanish, más o menos, or more or less, because they really don't care. Whereas in America, unfortunately or fortunately for us, servers live on tips. So we are really accustomed, as the diner side, with good service, something for us to get used to when we travel. Steve and I decided that you need 3 days in Barcelona. There is so much to see just walking around, and we didn't get a chance to even take a tour, which I think I would. In hindsight is 2020. Gorgeous city, gorgeous city. I so appreciate your time to view and to comment. Please, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.